In their first meeting in person since the COVID-19 pandemic began last year, the Bayonne City Council spent nearly 4 hours hearing from members of the public, Hudson Regional Hospital, BMC Hospital LLC, and CarePoint Health before they made the decision to table 2 ordinances that would have allowed them to start the eminent domain process on the Bayonne Medical Center land.
The process you're beginning is to change the name on the deed to the City of Bayonne. Technically, the Improvement Authority, where the City of Bayonne would be the receiver of that after the debt was paid. But that's it. Who operates it and how you get to pick an operator is a whole other story. We're not at that chapter yet.
We have communicated over and over and over to Mayor Davis. We've asked for meetings over and over and over. Give us the opportunity to come back and talk to you about all the things that we're doing for this, that we're willing to do for this hospital and for this town. You sent us on a mission. We accomplished the mission. Aren't you proud of us? Give us the opportunity to speak with you.
From the events and headlines of the past years, it has become very obvious that our hospital has been held hostage by the virtue of the parcel of land that it sits on. This land has changed hands 3 times in the past year or so, and each time it has been used as a point of leverage.
We went into a fair bidding process. We met with CarePoint, and we had multiple discussions, and they eventually agreed to giving us the bid to buy this hospital. We had no reason to believe that there was any discussions that we didn't know of. I know Hudson Regional was speaking, as well as other hospital organizations, but they chose us, and we went further with our transaction.
So for the mayor, this is about preserving political power. But the worst part about it is that he's willing to saddle the taxpayers, you guys, the ones that voted for him, with $100 million in new debt for absolutely no reason. So while the mayor's in favor of this ordinance, it's our individually elected city council that has the final say.
This is not Hoboken. What happened in Hoboken, nobody wanted to operate the Hoboken Hospital. Here we have 2, I believe we do have 2 genuinely sincere groups of parties. As you stated, we're not here to decide winners or losers, and how this is framed when we go outside I think is very important. So vote yes on eminent domain.
You have a satellite emergency room that you allowed to come into your town. You took the license away, by the way, and I disagree with Mr. DEMARCO. Hospitals can close. Greenville Hospital closed. You took the license of Greenville Hospital to create a satellite emergency room in Bayonne, which both Dr. Kathaya and Dr. Singh and I fought, and this town still wanted to let it happen. So that's the reason why we're here.
I need to hear a lot more information. And having been through this process before, I can tell you there's no easy answers to anything the hospitals concerning the hospital's continued viability. There's no easy answers at all. We don't have enough details right now to vote for or against eminent domain tonight. Let's get all the facts in first. Let's trust that the public will be best served by being told all the facts first also.
I think both parties are then compelled to be fair participants if the threat of eminent domain is sitting there. But this has passed already, it is carried. But I do agree it needs to be tabled. I just wish it wasn't with the threat of eminent domain, because this council needs to be provided a lot more information. When the city breaks something like this, there should be some information.
I'm John Heides with Hudson County View, the eye of the community.